Hey everybody, we're out here today taking care of some tomato plants, having to stake them. They're starting to bear tomatoes, starting to get heavy. We don't want no broke limbs. I tie these things off just a little wooden post and find a place on them, like this right here, and tie a big old long loop. That way it don't try to cut into the stem. I just tie it around the stem and I pull it up on this post. Got it on this side too. And like I said before, right here are these suckers. See that sucker right there? We just pick him off. Like this one. That one right there actually needs a knife to it because I've missed hit and it has got a little big. So I just take it out, put it off like that. Like I said before, you can take these, because right here, and you can actually cut them into 4 ways on the bottom. I ain't gonna do it this one, but I'm just gonna split it to show you. Like that. Cut it into 4 separate ways and stick it in a little cup of water. Put it in your house and that'll be another tomato plant when they get that big. That's what them are, them different tomato plants trying to grow off. And these limbs down here on the bottom that's touching the dirt, like this one, I just take a knife, cut them off. Because usually they turn brown and get diseased if they touching the dirt. Like that one. Get them out of the way. And tomato are self-pollinators. These little little flowers right here. If you want to, whenever you walk by them, you can just duck this right here. And that self-pollinates them, which bees do most of it, but this, that helps them out. And check on my cucumbers. We've been in a severe, I guess you could say, drought. It probably ain't rained a 1/4 inch in the last 14 days. But they are still producing. Right there's 2. Right there's 1. There's 1 back in there hiding. One right there. 1 right there. And I've already picked 3 that's laying right over there. And my beans, they was looking very good. And then this little drought has hit. And they started turning back brown leaves and dying out. I've been watering them as I can, but working man can't really keep up with it the way you need to. My corn, peaches and cream corn, it's doing very good. And broccoli. The broccoli, I'd say deer have been eating on, because they was, I don't know if you can see those hills, they was 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one's been ate off. 5. You see the stem on hit. And 6. And I now have 2. So I would assume that the deer have come down for a late night snack on these. And the corn is doing very well. Peaches and cream corn. Back to my beans. And then my tomato plants. My tomatoes are starting to produce. Sit on tomatoes. They look good, and right here's more of them little flowers, like I said. Just take them and shake them a little bit. They self-pollinate. Got this one staked up real nice. And I leave adjustment on this little string. That way whenever it starts getting bigger and it starts growing out, that I can pull this string up more like that and make it grow on up more. Just tie them up that way. Once they start bearing tomatoes, it won't try to break stalks on them, because one strong wind or one heavy tomato break a stalk, and the plant itself, as far as from where it broke, is done. And my cabbage, well, it didn't do so hot. I don't know if it was the plants or the weather, because I had fertilized these guys. That one right there has got a little head on it. I've sprayed them, fertilized them and everything. They just ain't done no good. Every one of them's got a little head, but they really ain't doing nothing. Cabbage should be big. All right, guys, that's all of this one. Catch you next time.